Namaste, Cynthia here with Twist Yoga Online. I welcome you to this beautiful space from Oregon to wherever you are. Thank you for taking the time to unfold your mat this morning or this afternoon just to practice with me. Today we will be exploring a beautiful pose called Nataranjasana, also known as Lord of the Dance, and a little bit of the can we repeat the whole thing? I'm talking a little bit about the philosophical aspect of this pose. This pose comes from Shiva. Shiva is a Hindu deity, and he is also known as the destroyer of the ego, destroyer of your bad thoughts, bad actions. And the form of Shiva as a dancer is known as Nataranjasana, Lord of the Dance, which it evokes the cosmic dance of creation. So today we will journey 60 minutes where I will show you a few techniques to apply in order to accomplish this shape with our own body and our own limitations. All right, so we will need 2 blocks and 1 strap. Let's get these blocks in a T position at the back of our mat. I usually like to place one at a higher level. This will support the back of the head, and the second block will go in between the shoulder blades right under the scapula. So go ahead and start by relaxing your upper back and then the back of the head. Take a moment to bend the knees, place the soles of the feet on the ground, and relax the shoulders, tips of the shoulders down, perhaps closing your eyes, inviting for a more subtle energy in the body. Start surrendering to the space, to the atmosphere, and just becoming aware of the space where you are. There's a concept through the lens of yoga called Pratyahara, which evokes withdrawal of the senses. And we do this by releasing layer by layer all the distractions that are around us and just focusing on what is inward. Let's all together take a deep breath in through both nostrils. Open your mouth and exhale the air out through the mouth, releasing any tension away from your space. Beautiful. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath, just allowing the shoulder blades to descend down by the sides of that block underneath your upper back. Nice. Then we bring more awareness to the breath, bringing the right hand to the lower belly, the left hand to the chest. Take a deep breath in and allow the lower belly to expand, expanding the breath all the way up to the rib cage area, to the chest area, and exhaling the air slowly and smoothly through both nostrils. We'll repeat that action a couple of times. Inhale, lower belly expands, chest, exhale through both nostrils. One more time. Inhale, lower belly, lift, chest. Send the breath this time to the crown of the head and exhale the air smoothly. Find 3 more rounds of breath, finding ease and release in the body. Last inhalation. Wonderful. And then very slowly, just become aware of the texture underneath your feet, underneath your hands. Just move your body or shift your body to the right, removing the blocks away from your space, but coming back to your back. Once you get there, extend the left leg and hug the right knee into the chest. We're going to start adding mobility to the joints by gently moving that ankle in opposite directions, right and left. Welcome a deep breath in, and with your exhale, Pavanmuktasana, also known as remover pose. Wind remover pose by bringing the knee towards the right armpit. 1 more breath. And with your exhale, you're going to grab with your left hand, gather the knee, and just lean all the way to the left. Good. Gently remove the blocks, remove the strap, and come all the way to the side of your body, kind of getting out of Shavasana. Once you get there, bend the right leg at 90-degree angles, extend your left arm in order that you can bring your left ear on top of the upper arm. Maintain that and bring your right fingertips in front of your chest. Once you get that, flex both toes so your legs are active. And with your next breath, allow the heel to go back and towards your right sit bone. So it's kind of like a hamstring curl. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, find the opposite action. So we're flexing, flexion of the hip when the knee comes closer to your rib area. Inhale first. Exhale, extension of the hip. Heel goes back and towards the right sit bone. Deep breath in, and with your exhale, repeat that action. We're gonna find a flexion of the hip by bringing the knee closer to the ribs. Good. With your next breath, allow the heel to go back again. Leave it there. Engage the left leg as if you were standing on the floor. And then bring the left arm in front of you, palm facing up. Maintain that. Breathe for 3. Hover the left ear away from the ground for 2. And release for 1. Go back to your back. We're going to repeat that same action on the other side. But first we neutralize the spine by taking a couple of breaths here. Wonderful. Now very slowly extend the right leg this time. The left knee comes into the chest, adding mobility to the ankle joint. It's very important to understand that in a standing balancing pose like Nataranjasana, we have to be fully aware of what's happening and the actions of the foot in relationship with the ground. One more breath. Pavanmuktasana, knee to the left armpit. At the same time you're doing this, I encourage you to anchor the right quadricep down. One more breath. Beautiful. Right hand gathers the left knee and you're going to roll all the way to your right, this time connecting the right side of your body with the ground. At the same time you do this action, you're going to extend the right arm. The palm is facing up. The right temple relaxes into the upper arm. Left fingertips come in front of your chest. We're going to hover the left knee away from the floor and engage both legs. Inhale, hamstring curl, left heel towards the left hip crease. Deep breath in. With your exhale, the knee travels forward. Good. One more breath. Inhale, exhale, heel towards the left sit bone. Inhale, exhale, find that hip flexion as you bring the knee forward. Good. One more time. This time we're going to do the hamstring curl. Hover the head a couple of inches away from the ground and extend your right arm forward. Everything is engaged, everything is active, but the breath is nice and passive. One more inhalation here. And with your exhale, go back to your back, bend the knees, find a couple of breaths as you neutralize the spine. Beautiful. Bring the knees to the chest, grab the back of your legs to the thighs, and we're going to rock back and forward a couple of times. Finding Navasana, I'm going to offer different transitions through the whole practice. You're most welcome to take any transition that serves better your body and your shape. Release the fingertips to the sides. Option 1, the chest bone is moving forward and up. Toes are pointing down. This is a beautiful version of Navasana. If you're pretty open in this direction, perhaps you want to extend the legs at 90-degree angles. You're flexing the toes and the gaze goes in between the big toes. Good. If you can still find breath with a long spine, perhaps we add the arms by extending the arms and reaching towards the front wall. We're here for 3. Stay for 2. The smile is not optional. For 1. Cross your legs underneath you and come to all fours tabletop position. Once you get there, spread the fingers nice and wide And observe your elbow creases. Make sure they are aligned with your thumbs. With your next breath, find the cow shape by sending the gaze up and dropping the belly down. With your exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. We'll repeat this action. Inhale, let the breath travel all the way up to the crown of the head. And with your exhale, let the breath travel down to the toes. One more at your own. Nice. And then come to a neutral spine. As you get there, extend the right arm forward. But this time, I'm going to ask you to find an external rotation of the arm as the palm is facing towards the sky. Now maintain that and keep pressing the left hand firmly away from the shoulder, and then bend the elbow and reach with your fingertips the back of your shoulder. Good. As you find this arm extension, try to point the elbow up towards the sky and start engaging and firing that core, which is also known as Uddiyana Bandha. One more breath. Exhale, right arm forward, right arm down. Cat and cow in between. Inhale, the gaze goes up, the belly drops down. And exhale, reverse. Find the neutral spine. This time, left arm reaches forward. Palm rotates towards the ceiling. Inhale, arm extension. We bring those fingertips towards the back of the shoulder. As you press actively into your right palm, send the left elbow towards the sky. One more breath. Beautifully done. Exhale, left arm forward, left hand down. Then we tuck the toes under, activate the core muscles, and hover the knees 2 inches away from the ground. From this space, press the chest to the thighs and start straightening those legs as you observe the center of the heels disappear at the back of the toes. Good. Create any movement that feels good in your body at this point. My preference is to start bending one knee at the other. And just perhaps moving your head gently from side to side. Good. Now for the purpose of this practice, I'm going to ask you to actively press into the palms, kind of exaggerate the movement and the back bend in your upper back by pressing the chest to the thighs and spiral the thighs towards the back wall. Find a couple of breaths. Beautiful. Slowly walk the hands towards the back of your space. Find a halfway lift as you reach the fingertips towards the back wall. And with your exhale, bend the knees and grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. We have 12 vertebrae on our thoracic spine. We're allowing those vertebrae to expand and create space in between them through breath. 2 more breaths here. Start releasing the toes away from the floor and pressing one toe at a time. Then release both hands down. Bend the right knee generously. Place your right fingertips underneath your face. With your next inhalation, open twist to your left. Left arm reaches to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand descends down. Left knee bends. Right arm reaches high. Nice. Deep breath in. Exhale, right hand down. Halfway left. For the modality of this practice, we're going to start reaching those arms towards the back wall every time we come into Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway left. Walk those hands forward, finding your plank position. In your plank position, stack the shoulders on top of the wrists. And actively keep pushing the hands away from the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, drop the knees down. Drop the heart down. Come low down to the belly. Nice. Once you get into the belly, we're going to find 3 rounds of Cobra. Bring those hands underneath the shoulders, closer to the ribs. Point the elbows towards the back wall. And with your inhale, lift the chest away from the ground. And exhale to lower. 2 more breaths. Press the tops of the feet. Inhale, rise. And exhale, let the heart descend down. 1 more. Inhale, come up. And exhale to lower. From the space, come to hands and knees and gently bring the big toes to touch, finding Navasana, child pose. In child pose, bring the hands together and bring the thumbs towards the back of the neck. You have 3 breaths here. Nice. Now I invite you to take this moment in child pose to really bring awareness